Hello, everyone! Can you hear me okay? Welcome, one and all, to stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, we are back with more Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. I have been looking forward to this all week. Very much looking forward to this all week, and yet still I almost changed plans today. Because I did not realize until today that today is the 10-year anniversary of the original release of Stardew Valley. A game I have an insane number of hours in, so... Hello, Red. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I almost ditched stream today to do a Stardew Valley stream instead, just to celebrate the 10-year. Because I remember we did the one with Fire Emblem for the 5-year. But, honestly, I just want to play Woolhaven. I guess I could have done it. Maybe if people want at the end of the stream, I can show you guys one of my Stardew Valley farms. We can gush over it for a little bit. But yeah, today was the 10-year anniversary of Stardew Valley's first release. Like, Concerned Dave even did a whole big thing about it, and he revealed a bunch of new details for the new update coming soon. So, honestly, it was really cool. So, it's wild to think that it's already been 10 years since that game came out. And it just keeps growing in popularity every year, too. They had the concert last year, the Symphony concert. I almost went to that, but I did not go to that because the tickets were too expensive. But yeah. Stardew Valley, very great game. Would definitely recommend you guys give it a try. It's dirt cheap. Very fun. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Stardew Valley today. We are here to talk about Cult of the Lamb. We are jumping right back into where we left off. Now that we kind of understand how the winter cycle works, and we can better prepare for it, it should be interesting to see how we progress from here. So, let us wait for the ad break to end, and then we shall go right in. Real quick, does the audio of the stream sound okay in relation to my voice? Alright. We have an 11% completion on Woolhaven, interestingly. I like how it's just awkwardly stuck onto the rest of it. Like, see, like, it's very funny how they just stuck the Woolhaven bit on there like that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Sounds good to me, glad to hear it. It just occurred to me that this is the last stream of February, because by the time I stream next Monday, it'll be March 2nd, I think, so... Yeah, unsurprisingly, February was a bit of a short month just from, like, restoring the PC and what have you. Alright, Steventology is back. Seem to be doing okay right now. Oh, right. We had nothing to rebuild that with, so we clicked on it by accident. Winter is just sitting, but the crops weirdly still seem to be growing. suppose that's good. Let's go ahead and refill their crap dispensaries. Start getting our perks for the next crusade. Oh, I forgot we saw that section down there. I am doing pretty well. Well, I'm doing pretty well except for the one devastating news that some of you may have already seen. They're just ending Smiling Friends. Like, they just randomly dropped the announcement on YouTube yesterday that they're ending the series after season 3. When it already got renewed for 2 more seasons, and everybody's mixture of reactions seems to be a cross between, well, it's good that the creators are able to go out on their own terms, and what? I am definitely leaning more into the what category, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, they're just ended. Yeah, because they were talking about how they were struggling, like, to keep finding free. They had been overworking on this. They felt like they've been stretching themselves the past couple times, and past couple years. And my only response to that is how. Because every season's like 8 episodes and it's 11 minutes. That's what I don't get. Like, they said they were like, oh, we feel like we're starting to hit a wall of ideas. We don't want to have the show dip in quality if we try to continue, which, fair enough. I'm just more questioning how they're already, maybe for the best. I mean, series like Rick and Morty were great for a few seasons, but kind of went downhill. Yeah, and I think that's the logic they're using too. It's more of like, how are you already out of ideas? Is my question. Like, that's kind of like, I don't mean to be like rude to the creators, obviously. I know animation is hard. I know being creative for long periods of time is hard. It's more of just, it's not like it's free seasons, but it's not like it's free large seasons. They're 8 episodes, and they're all 11 minutes. That's not a hard output to do on a yearly basis. It's more of like when they say, oh, we've told all the stories we feel like we've told all the stories we can for now. I'm like, how? Felt like you were just started telling stories. How are you? That's the thing I don't get, because I don't know. Like, a friend of mine pointed this out. Season 1 of SpongeBob SquarePants, just season 1, has more episodes than the entire run of Smiling Friends. I don't know. It just. Adult Swim series tend to have a very short shelf life in recent years, and maybe that's it. Maybe it is. I am really messing this up. There we go. It's not like I'm mad or anything, it's more of I'm just bewildered. I think, is it? Like, it's more of I don't see how they could already be creatively spent from a show that had this relatively short of a run, unless there were some serious issues going on behind the scenes. Because I feel like healthy productions don't have these issues. Healthy productions don't have this level of burnout this quickly. It's still crazy a Newgrounds animator. Yeah, that is true, and they'll always have that. I don't know, it makes me wonder if something happened behind the scenes. Especially since apparently, from what I have heard on Twitter, a couple of the creative team behind the show were similarly blindsided. So apparently this was not just, so this was not like a decision that had apparently been internally discussed for a long period of time, because it sounds like because apparently there was a tweet from like one of the composers implying most of the crew were shocked by this news as well. I don't know. I mean, I love Smiling Friends, and we'll always have the episodes we do. It's more of just, it's a very, very strange note to end on. It's a very sudden and very strange note for the show to end on. I guess that's it. And like, there are some people who are convinced that this is a big elaborate prank. I'm not one of those people, but at the same time, I would not be shocked if it was true, just given how random the announcement is. Yeah, it is a shame, though. Hey, at least we still have Haha, you clowns. Now that's also a quality piece of entertainment. I'm also kind of shocked Adult Swim let them just end on their own terms like that. April Fool's is like 2 months away. I will say, I am surprised that Adult Swim just let them end it like that. Because, let's be honest, it's been a bit of a cash cow for them. I'm kind of surprised, like, they were just like, yeah, okay, you can end your show. Well, luckily, one thing not ending is still, of course, the cult of Steventology. Even snow, nor rain, nor shine is bringing us down here. Alright, a successful sermon. Well, we tried to do the harvest crops thing, but I don't think it worked. I don't know if it's because the ground is already frozen, or... or what, but either way. I remember them talking about trying to get Chris Chan to voice a puddle, but they weren't allowed to do a one-off voice appearance, and they said the bit doesn't work if it's more than one time. Maybe that's it. Maybe they were just, like, felt like they were too constrained by the show, and that's why they wanted, too constrained by, like, Adult Swim and stuff, and that's why they wanted out. That could very well be the reason. Maybe they just want to stretch their legs. Steven Jr.'s PTSD has been fixed. Oh, Steven Jr. has breached containment. Oh crap. Your cold I shall inspire you. That will help. Alright, let's start dumping some of these bodies. Go ahead and start refilling the gold bars as well. At this point, I'm just kind of sort of waiting for winter to pass, just because I don't want to necessarily leave my cult completely on their own. Alright, not where I would have chosen to sleep, but you do you, I guess, Steven. Alright, let's send some of these guys out. I will say the heavier emphasis on acapella in the Woolhaven soundtrack reminds me quite a bit of that one Don't Worry Be Happy song, I must say. Apparently I didn't know this, there was apparently a long urban rumor that the guy who made the Don't Worry Be Happy song killed himself almost immediately afterwards. Like, I did not know that was a thing, but yeah, apparently that was a rumor. Which is not a true rumor, by the way. The guy is still alive and kicking to this day, but... like, that's dark. I guess people fought the idea of a... Abbas? That's a funny way to be called Steven. Maybe they just thought it was, like, funny that a guy who was known for singing a song about being happy was not happy, but still, rumors were weird back then, before the internet. Actually, you know what? Rumors are always weird. They're still weird. About singers. Fun fact about Child Jam. Child Jam was told by fellow first graders in elementary school that Elvis Presley did died of drugs, that of course we know. But more specifically, he died on according to the elementary school rumors when I was a kid, this is actually true, that Elvis Presley died because he was on the toilet, and because he was on drugs, he pooped so hard that he pooped out one of his own lungs and suffocated to death. And Childhood Jam believes that story with 100% certainty. And Childhood Jam, for years afterwards, was extremely careful when using the bathroom and careful not to strain too hard on the toilet lest a lung come out. I think that there is some truth to that. Like, I think Elvis Presley, if I recall correctly, died because he had a heart attack while he was using his bathroom. So maybe that's where the rumor stems from, but... Annie dropped her jar a bit as a child, didn't she? Yeah, she was not the best father at that period in my life. It's almost like she wasn't raising me at all. I swear. There are a lot of weird noises coming from down there, but... Hello, Super All Sucko. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Steventology, the best cult. Cold cuts, more like cold cults. Steven and Steven have fallen in love. Oh, I'm glad that narrows it down. Alright, who's the highest non-disciple person here? How do you emote like crystals? It's so good. Hold on, let me look. Oh, you mean the Henlo there, or? Oh no, the Crystal Smile one. Yeah, that is a nice looking emote. I need to get in contact with Atlas again. There's a few more emotes I want him to commission for the channel. Now that my stream is actually not like constantly terrible and crappy thanks to my Mac, I actually feel more confident in giving viewers rewards for spending actual money on my streams. For the record, you do not have to spend any money to enjoy Jam Plays game. It is strictly voluntary and of your own volition. I do not have a Patreon or anything else. Good chat. Well, we're out of rot burns, so hopefully winter ends soon. Otherwise, we might be running into some minor oopsie daisies. Oh boy, more divine inspiration we can't use yet. Yeah, we did do the harvest ritual. It just straight up doesn't work during winter, I guess. I do love the continued detail of them trying to catch snowflakes on their tongue. be a lot of old Stevens. Let's supplement them with some eggs. Maybe adding fertilizer will help. Why are you just sleeping here? We can make you beds, dude. You just have to ask. Hello. Have you seen those snow piles around? You can make snow lambs with them. You should make a perfect one like you. Interesting. Can we actually make like a snowman? Oh, you can carry the snowballs around. Compost body? Wait, if we put it in a composter, what happens? Oh, we throw it. Why does it have the command compost body then? That's weird. We can throw them at the Stevens. It would be funny if that actually lost you follower points if you did that. That's cute. Oh, I suppose we could return your souls real quick. Alright, lost souls to Yunya. Marchosius, this wolf dares to call our mountain his. He and his pack must be called. Alright. We must repent, yes. They must all repent for what they have done. We must make them pay. Deep within the mountain, many great power lies, waiting for you to claim it. I will open a path inside the mountain. Do not fear what you will find down there. Go forth and claim our power. I'm sure there is nothing to fear. Interesting. Excellent, we just need one more thing. First, yew bark grows deep inside the mountain. A strange tree growing so deep. Freeze the bark so we can restore this ranch much more. Apparently I already got something for the shepherd. too much to do around here. No, I'm just trying to pick up the snow, darn it. Oh yeah, Brock is here. So we still need to fill in the rest of these to set them all free. Probably are close to that.
Shut up, Colin Bike. Shut up. Salam Kalambay. Salam Kampaya. Salam Kampaya.
Alright, thank you, gang. We have a ton of bones now. Sermon time. Once again, I inspire a whole large mess of people. Alright, we're gonna be disciples now. It takes so long for the Stephen congregation to get in formation now. Like, where was that guy hiding? Also, you know what? Well, first of all, we can resurrect some. The you know what will have to wait, chat. Very unfortunate news. Just a casual 251 options to pick from. You know, the one who waits accidentally died recently. It would be nice to have him back on our island. Especially since I think he can't die, so... And lastly, because I'm about to go on a crusade, let's... make sure we don't have to worry about feeding these losers. Unrip Bozo, yes. That is a great way of looking at it, Red. The one who waits to start fighting with someone? Don't tell me the embodiment of evil from the base game is getting along with everyone else. Surely you jest. Alright, you know, yeah, at this point we have to go out and see if we can find more rot bird. Because we're running dangerously low at this rate. Oh wait, hold on, we have a new cultist we can get first. I forgot about Spider Dude. There we go. I hope you like being green, buddy. Alright, let's go. Alright, to the rot we go. What a delightful name that always invites promise. The Rot Peak. Oh my goodness. Now we're heading down. Or what's the aesthetic gonna look like in here? Is it just straight up gonna be hell, or? No, this looks pretty hell-like to me. Oh right, Sloth. So this is the source of the rock growing on the mountain. It pushes upward and outward, spreading decay. These caves have always run deep beneath the mountain, but now they have been overcome by the rot. I'm just picturing him saying the rot the same way Jack Black will say random things in the Minecraft movie. The rot! The never! Flint and steel. How could this happen? Is this her will? Who's her in this scenario, bud? Ooh, we like a sword. Ooh, we also like the Heidi attack too. That was especially useful in one of our runs last week. Guys. Oh good, it's proper. Much appreciated. Hello, Elmo. Cards read clear. Fate's hand hovers over you, lamb. Plans laid long ago bear fruit only now. Come, consult the deck and see what wisdom they offer. Ooh. That looks like it could make for a fun build. Well, that was quick. New animal form the followers can take each other, promptly replaced with turtle.
Peshalaka, Sukudopa.
Stell. Oh, aren't you a sweet thing? What brings you here? Are you searching for a purpose like I am? Yes, I'm a master of calling, a reason to be. I'm after calling, a reason to be. Something to fill my soul and lift my wings. A light to chase. What is that, I wonder? I don't know, but I hope to find it here. I hope the same for you. Alright, that's vaguely weird, but moving on. In my head canon that those guys are just like all the South Park characters and costumes. I don't know, something about the proportions just feels right. Alright, there we go. Alright. Very much variety on this path. Okay. Where those are you, Bark, to help that one guy rebuild. Alright, game, when you're ready, there we go. I'm not gonna seal the motion. A disturbing amount of chests. Dagger. Oh, yes I am. Hoyel. Pain, hurt, all suffer, we suffer. Everything pain, everything all pain, Yingya, suffer, but you. Alright, they are not having a good time with this current set of circumstances. Alright, immediately great start. There we go. Oh, what is that? Oh, that crap was creepy. It's like Little Big Planet gone wrong. Alright, how do we leave? Oh, we saw the word. Alright. Oh, hello, Grover. Oh, delicious. Jack loves it forever. And here, can you smell? Can you taste? God remains. Seems like a perfectly normal thing for someone to say. I'm not sure where we go from here. Oh, just by walking there, alright. Well, that was a big goose chase for something we already had. Spaghetti. Go for it on. Name of God, I found you. The mountain is unstable. Passive disappeared like a mouth closing. I managed to dig away new part through. I will show you the way. Well, that's nice of him. I'll keep searching for new paths for Yingya needs you. Wait for the elongate muscles redeemed, Red. Big stretch. All that, we only got 6 rot burn? Come on. This is our power, the heart of the mountain, my heart. Carved on my chest and buried deep underground. My flock keeps feeding. You must return them all to me. Only then will great power be unleashed. I'm sure there's no ill intentions with this. Continue on, Shepherd. When the flock is together once more, this power will be yours. But... oh gosh, there's one down there too. Back we are in Steventology. Now, before we turn these lost souls off, I'm going to take a quick break to pee. I will be right back. Sorry for the rushing off. Can you tell I was holding it so I could finish that boss fight? Surely I hit that. It was seamless, I tell you, seamless. hey, I timed my bathroom break to the ad break. Well, that was mighty convenient of me. Anyways, yes, I am back. Alright, back to Stephentology we go. What skill? What talent? Hello, Psycrafter. Strengthens, may freeze your followers to the bone. I feel like I should be sing-songing this based on just Yingya's voice. In winter, we would fend the dark away with a great blaze to warm the flock and remind them of the light waiting. Perform this ritual, keep our customs burning bright. Dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. Locks cult warmth at full for 1 day. Okay, yeah, that could be useful. Winter has gotten stronger. If the cult warmth drops too low, followers may freeze. Make sure to fuel the rot burn furnace to prevent followers from becoming frozen. Oh my lord, look at that guy! Now you have charged shards and cursed U-bark, they must be combined together. Consecrate them at a refinery to make pure U-bark, and I shall teach you to ranch. Interesting. Oh, yep, the ground is frozen. Wait. Oh, yeah, this guy's cold. Uh-oh. How's the rot burn furnace looking? It is not looking good. Oh, no. Oh no, Stephen Jr.'s a disciple now. Sweet. I was worried, but no, turns out he's just frozen like everyone else is. Come on, I refilled the furnace, guys. Go stand next to it, warm yourself up. Oh crap. You don't have enough to build the pure U-bark. Crap. I would not go sleeping out in the snow, my guy. How are there still spiders out when it's this cold out? Winter has ended. There we go. Thank goodness. So how has Jam been? How have you been playing games over in that? How have you been? I have been doing well. For the most part. I don't know what to talk about and what not to, because again, I don't want to share too much that could reveal my identity, like personal life stuff. I guess some stuff I could say, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I am currently I recently got a new job outside of, obviously I don't do streaming as my job, but I recently got a new job since a couple months ago. Oh, and that's been going well behind the scenes. I might have to take my car to the mechanic soon, though. I've discovered a weird noise, which does not sound very good, so I'm probably gonna have to take it to the mechanic soon. But other than that, yeah. If you wanted, I guess, specific details, that's kind of what's been happening. Other than that, yeah, I've been in good health. I went to the gym earlier today and got ripped, as the children call it. Binagre. I just registered his name was Binagre. Trust me, Steven, I'm doing you a favor. Oh right, this frickin' thing. Well, where's dark? Falling apart, wanted to be dark, want to rock. Found this and not mine. Yours? Lost message 4. A torn letter stained with blood. The blade fell and it did not die. It comes for me. It seeks to spill my blood as revenge for blood split. Gods, if there are any left to hear me, I beg it does not find me here. Oh, we can't choose the form. Okay, hold on. Oh, great, we have this frickin' thing walking around. Hold on, better name. I dubbed thee Creepy Steven. Rotten does not starve, freeze, ascend, or become ill. Will die in 10 days. Rotten followers may be ugly, but they offer unique advantages to your cult. Rotten followers have lost their souls, so will not starve, descent, freeze, become ill, or reach old age. However, they will eventually rot away. Additionally, rotten followers are permitted to rotten Yingya Shine to unlock special rewards. Hello. Hold on, where did rotten... Where did Creepy Steven go? I don't like him loose in my coat like this. Oh, there you are. Oh, I cannot give him a necklace. I was gonna give him the immortal necklace as a loophole. Farm for me, Creepy Steven. Oh gosh. Sacrifice a rotten follower, resurrecting yourself to return to full health. Ah, so we've unlocked new tarot cards to find. Alright. Yay! What great additions these followers will make. Well, I wonder what I'm gonna name them now. They can't all be named Creepy Steven. Or can they? Wait, why am I acting like I can't, like, name them all the same name? I've done that many times before, as we've seen with, like, literally every other Steven. Another follower, since we're going to be losing Creepy Steven not long from now. We already need to be looking at his replacement. I wonder if you can resurrect rotten followers at all. Wait, you're not gonna sleep the entire summer, are you? Come on, buddy, it's time to wake up. No, no, buddy. No, buddy. We're not having you sleep the entirety of summer. No, buddy. No. No. I'm your leader. You will stay awake. Hey, I'm your leader. You will stay awake. I don't care if it's hot. I am your leader. Alright, that's it. Alright, that's it. Fine. I warned you, buddy. I warned you. We're not gonna have followers that just sleep an entire season here. If you don't like that, there's the compost pile. Not if you don't like it, there's the door. There's the compost pile. I want more Steven Juniors. Actually, forget a golden egg. We can get so many tiny egg pieces from that. Forget getting another Steven Jr. from this. We're cracking this boy. Hopefully they did not see that out of the corner of their eye. I feel like that would be very distressing. Nope. Wait, Stevens and Steven Juniors will not breed with each other. Higher chance of being struck by lightning, won't die when struck. Since when was lightning in this game? Hold on. Oh. Buddy, sorry, it happens to the best of us. Alright, who else? The odds are not great for this pairing, but they're good enough. Alright, 2x is pretty good. Do a quick serve before bed. Alright, we have the raw burn ritual now. We'll definitely need to make sure we have enough bones for that come winter time. Especially since raw burn seems to be a very scarce commodity in this game. No, no! I was trying to send him to bed. I don't know what's going on here, buddies, but I'm not a fan. The only one you should love here is me, for I am your lamb. In true Plankton from SpongeBob fashion, I have planted grass. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't get more rot burn out here. Oh, hey!
Give me one.
Ooh, new path! Chasing new followers for me, I think. But this one is yuck. No good for eating. No, but good for buying. Yes, yes. Buy RR for 100% off. Sweet.
Wow.
So we can just get those now. That's nice. And does he still sell the regular followers here? Oh. No, he doesn't. That's actually disappointing. Hello, Stephen Prime. Hope you're doing well. Hello, the next creepy Steven. You shall also farm with your brother. Right, another crusade. Let's go. Let's go back up top here. Waterfall Heights. See what we can find. Hopefully Rotburn. Which has quickly become our most vital natural resource. Dagger, good start. I'm gonna go ahead over to Red and Fleecer collab, but I hope you have a good rest of your night, Jam, and thanks for the stream. Ooh, Red and Fleecer collabing! Ooh, that'll be fun. Depending on how long we go, we may have to raise the master if we're done streaming today. But you go have fun, Super Alseco. Thanks for stopping by today. Also, thank you for the hydrate and thank you for the elongate muscle. Ah, big stretch. Missionaries is captured. I remember this happening last time. You're scared there's something monster out here. Well, I'll finish my mission and make you proud. Wow, another form we'll never use. Do it. I believe in you. Here, I'll even scout ahead for you. The trick of most of these battles is just to hit them immediately. That's fine. Like, the moment you try to play defensive, you lose. You just gotta... The second you lay eyes on the enemy, you just gotta bum rush them immediately. Especially with the dagger, just because it moves so quick. Ooh. Rot burn, let's go. As nice as it would be to have another battle here, I think I want to go up here so I can get that follower. The cult must grow. Especially since some of them might be freezing in a deck, we might need spares. Oh my gosh! Just got carpet bombed there. Hold on, sorry, future Steven. I'm just rounding up all the skulls first. Thanks for saving me. No problem, Steven. My name's not Steven. Oh ho ho, it will be. Fire damage there, that's a good one. That was a big boy, just a couple hits to go down. This area looks foreboding. Oh, it's just down low. Zoom. ghost horde sounds like it could be fun. There are sticky notes everywhere. We're gonna lie. Oh no! Not you! What? What is this rot spreading across my mountain? Is your doing, foul god? You spread this burning rot to drive us away from our home? Call. You will not win. I will stop you. I will be your greatest test and you will fail. Feed the fire. Give me all the rot burn you hoard or all the food which feeds your followers. Oh, screw you, man. I'm only doing this because I have way less rot burn. Gods don't freeze, only the faithful do. Screw you, I'm destroying your library. Why is bro obsessed with taking my food? This song is getting very annoying. I'm stuck in here? Crap, what do I do? Is it like a puzzle? Am I supposed to find the spot that's missing and put this here? What the heck? Oh, we can turn these on. now how do I leave? Well, good news, my fellow Stevens. We got approximately 0 rot burn. But you all get to eat dinner while you freeze to death, so you have that going for you, I guess. Sorry, I had to check a text. Alright. Creepy Steven was injured from fighting Creepy Steven. Oh, come on, you're the only two here. Can't we all just get along? Oh, you got injured. Healed remarkably quickly, I guess. I just realized that the lamb hums a little bit when he's petting the eggs. That's cute. Now we can finally be making some of this stuff. Now for the missionaries.
Welcome, bayan. Shalom ba? Shalom ba kayan? Shalom ka na.
The good news is it's still a little bit before we see the next sign of villagers, so got that going for us at least. Oh, hot chili mash, 75% chance of stopping a follower from freezing. Okay, that could be very useful to have.
Bakal selamat kayak
Anyways, new Stevens. Will gain 100% loyalty when freezing? What the heck? You weird, man.
Dalam bayan na.
This guy's name is just Puberty. Well, Puberty, but still. Close enough. I'm tempted to keep that name just for the weirdness angle. But alas. At this point, though, we're just still in the process of collecting resources. And we have 4 rot burn for winter. Stop doing that. How are you? How'd you slip through unconverted? Well, there's an easy fix for that. You murdered a guy for sleeping in the summer. How do you think you could get sneaking past the guards? I wonder if the guy up here is selling any chili seeds. Now I know that they can protect followers from freezing. They might be a good investment. Sadly, no. Oh, you're just a normal guy. I was hoping you'd be an ever-rot guy. Okay, we can revive Coca the Stargazer. Cold Mother, Frost Crown, Fleece of Snow we pray, Shroud of Ice we beg, don't go, stay, stay, stay. You're returning us to her, yes, all of us, to keep her heart beating, to keep our mountain ours. I've missed it all so much. Thank you for guiding me home, Shepherd. Alright. She is certainly a character. Now this nerdy looking dude. You're here. Oh wait, sorry, this isn't nerdy enough. Oh, you're here. The last lamb to fall. You're finally here. Is it Asterial intended? Our souls return to her. To what? Is that Asterial intended? Who's Serial? Return to her. To what lies beneath the mountain. I want to go home. I want to go home. This isn't home anymore. Moderate weather warning. Winter comes tomorrow? Oh, crap. Alright, let's repair your old ranch. You've done it, youngster. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. The place was mine. My father's before, his father's too. I have to carry on the ranger's name. I'll teach you all you need to know. Oh, heck yeah! Ways to keep animals in your cult. Works together with a ranch fence, which requires 8 empty tiles. We can raise animals? Aren't all the characters animals? Alright. Okay. Sir, I've unlocked the ranch. You can let me go now, sir. Do you just want to sit here and chat? You're thinking about something. Okay, there we go. The residents of Wool Haven will only trade in wool. They will by sharing ranch animals. Use it to buy new ranch animals, tarot cards, fleeces, and more. Okay, interesting. Coca. Oh, my home is fallen prey to time and neglect. Where will I sell the cards? Okay, so we need more of those. So we can. So there are a bunch of facilities we can be unlocking around here. No, my pieces. They're all gone. My museum ruined. Our history, our customs gone. Please let me know if I need to sound more punchable, chat. I can do that. I want to make sure I'm giving the proper vibes. If you don't want to kill me by the end, I'm not being over-exaggerating enough. Now that we know winter's coming within the day. First of all, we're screwed because we don't have any rot burn, but other than that. Alright, Steven Jr. It's very hard to type with a D-pad, I must say. It's almost like that's not what it was built for. Probably should do a forced harvest at some point. We have summer decorations going on. Can we send them out to get rot burn on the missionary? That would be extremely useful. Yes, we can! Oh my gosh, we can! Go, my missionaries! Go, go, go! Holy crap, why did I not check that before now? We could have been getting that! Okay, I don't want to wait 3 days for it, though. Just get a follower, I guess. Still will have to do that when the time comes. Hopefully Ritual of the Harvest will actually initiate this time. That would be nice. get a new disciple. Nope.
มันอะไรอะมันอากาศแล้วมันก็
Hey, while you're here, can I just mass inspire you guys real quick? Get that all out of the way. Thank you. Alright, welcome to the club, Steven. The great grandchild of this follower will receive the chosen child trait.
Tagal ba yan ah?
Hopefully elderly Steven will eat the egg. We need to keep our population strong for the coming winter.
Shalom, Baka.
Something special about me. I want to pass it on. Would you let me use the mating tent? Oh, dearest cult leader, my genes are superior. I would like to participate in some eugenics, please. That is basically what he said. That's not at all weird. Alright, I shall help in the harvest to make sure the crops are done before winter. crap. Uh-oh. I was not expecting that. Hopefully it did not kick too much of our progress. Sorry. Sorry if you heard that. I was just cracking some knuckles. I gotta remember that when I stream now, that my microphone on my new PC, for some reason, even though it's the exact same microphone, I might add, is a lot more crisp and picks up a lot more noise. So I had to be very careful. Supposedly there's been a faint background noise that is always persisting when I have the mic on. That's like really low, but so far I have not been able to hear it anywhere, so I suppose it's fine. No joke, hearing the sizzle of that skillet right there legitimately made me hungry, even though he wasn't cooking real food, obviously. That'll be a nice thing when we get closer to summer, as we can grill some more. Although a true Floridian will save most of his best grilling for the next hurricane. Maybe that's why I've been struggling a little bit so far in Woolhaven. I'm a Floridian. We're not used to having to prepare for winter. Winter is an abstract concept to us. It got below freezing for one singular night for a brief period in the middle of the night. A few weeks ago, and we all almost died. True story. But yeah, it was annoying that it glitched out right before the day started, because now we gotta go back and do basically everything we did in the day over again. Oh, he's tired. You pick someone who is less eepy. There you go.
Dalam kentang.
Alright, his great grandson, the chosen one. Oh, thank goodness this Steven made sure to incorporate eugenics into the current timeline. I was afraid that would be lost by the split timeline when everything glitched out, but thank goodness he was there to make sure that was preserved. Alright, real quick, typing out the Steven Jr. all over again. I don't know what it says about the fact that the Steven Jr. eggs are always born and they immediately have sin you have to remove from them. I don't know what that says. Could it be religious allegory? I mean, it legitimately could be religious allegory. You know, the Bible, you know, like Christianity saying that everyone has sinned. And you are basically born a sinner, functionally speaking. Say, as someone who is actively practicing of religion, I will say Cult of the Lamb sometimes takes on gives very weird mixed feelings as a result of that on occasion. Like, oh yes, I will I will form this evil, corrupt church. I'm sure that is not like, that doesn't raise any moral questions about the church I attend in real life whatsoever. Or look at all this occult references that I suspiciously know what a few of them mean. Honestly though, this game is so cartoony that it's fairly harmless. Not that I would let kids play this game, oh no. I feel like this is a game you don't appreciate as a child anyways. Oh my gosh! Are you stuck? What the heck? He is actually stuck. Hi, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got caught in this situation. Man, dude, talk about being up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. What's wrong, buddy? Feeling crappy? Alright, enough with the puns. There you go. Now the real question is, was that his crap or was that another follower? Like, was that him who just did it there and he got buried within his own physical hubris, for lack of a better term? Or was he just so unlucky that he happened to be standing behind a guy while it was just the most unfortunate foul crap ever taken by man right on him, and it literally buried him like an avalanche? You, the viewer at home, can decide, because honestly, both are equally funny. What's up with crap everywhere? There's crap here too! Well, unfortunately for that poor Steven, we don't have showers, so... Wait, was that... Actually, now I think about it, wasn't that... I'd have to go back and look at the footage. Was that Piss Steven? That might have been Piss Steven specifically. Oh, the irony. Piss Steven gets trapped in the poop. Should have been Poop Steven trapped in the poop. This is going against my, Steven canon. Oh wait, crap, we didn't do the harvest sermon. Hold on, I was so distracted by the poo. Put on your mask faster, men. Winter is coming. Another disciple. And heck with it, why don't we resurrect a follower while we're here? Hey, why are you leaving? There you are. We will not be resurrecting Finjewel. Alright, we killed that Steven because he refused to go to bed. No, wait, he refused to wake up from bed, that's right. Alright, winter's coming. Quick, harvestmen! seize warning. Sorry, I did not have enough time to mute it, but I did have enough time to catch it. Unfortunately, my allergies have been terrible recently. I guess in other personal jam news, because another quirk about Florida, our leaves fall off the trees February and March. They don't fall off during the fall because it doesn't get cold enough for that, so instead they fall off in February and March to make room for the new leaves. On the plus, that means we keep our leaves throughout winter. On the minus, that makes pollen season twice as annoying. Because it's leaves and pollen, all mixed together. What joy, what merriment. Oh, sorry, Hecate.
Shalom baka, dalam kana.
Thank you. You are a lifesaver.
Shalom balang kampay.
He's doing Snow Angel on the bare concrete. Dude, there are better places to do Snow Angels around here. Finish your conversation so I can give this guy a missionary necklace. Even there was having an experience with the snow, goodness. I feel this is not good weather to be raising young outdoors in. Vibing here. I probably should develop this at some point. I just don't know with what. guess I gotta move stuff here. Everything's packed together pretty tightly here, but... Seriously though, the game was absolutely saved by the fact that the missionaries can find raw urn. That was a huge discovery. Granted, that means our bone supply is going to be more difficult. Oh wait, no!
Shalamba.
No, we're not. I don't want to inspire you, I want to kill you. It had to be done. I'm sorry, my followers, but it had to be done. He was too weak for the winter. Feeding them with a lot of food because I am about to go on another crusade. Everything looks okay around here. Oh right, because I technically never appeared in this universe. Because I forgot the timeline had to split. All our quests in Siva to the mating tent. Sadly, that'll be difficult as I do not know which Steven. Interesting who would look, because it's kind of that I revived her, but not him. Hold on, I can do a ritual with now I have 3 of them. I may have to head back. He just says, ouch. I have 3 of them now, so that means... we have things we can unlock, chat. Enemies have a chance of dropping raw burn on death. Okay, that could be useful. Nurture the children real quick before I Also, let me refill the raw burn. That could be very bad. There should be eggs there. What the heck? Oh, the egg hasn't been made yet. Alright, time for another crusade. It will appear we have to go down before we can continue going up. The Wrought Caverns. What have they wrought upon us? Very creepy. I feel like Kendrick Lamar should be rapping over this. Oh, hello. I take back Kendrick Lamar. This is a new metal beat. We need like Limp Bizkit or someone on this beat. What? Vomit Steven Jr.? What happened? I don't remember you leaving! What the heck? You had an immortality ring! You literally never left! What happened with that? Oh, hello. What? Speak up. Mumble as badly as Monch. Say, what do you do? Nothing, I bet. Sitting around chewing grass, no drive, no purpose. I tell you, no one wants to work hard these days. Not you, not any of those rotten beasts, not my no-good granddaughter. I seem to remember... her granddaughter. She would show up at points, I believe. I don't know how Vomit Steven Jr. got disillusioned by our party. They're literally a disciple. I like this new dropping Rotburn when you die thing. Ooh. Heck yeah, build up those reserves just for the wolf guy to probably take them at some point. You're not real. There's only a poison air in my guilt for all those lambs who fell to my axe. I exile myself here as penance for my sins. Here where the lamb's souls flock to repent. Isn't that enough? Well, what am I doing? I cannot linger. The creatures here, they're coming. Oh, okay. Hey lady, I cleared all the people from your house. And I destroyed your bed. Doesn't look like you were gonna use it anyways. Follower and Rotburn? Say less. We take it all. What am I meant to do? You are meant to come with me, Stephen. Yes, I know that's not your name. What if we what if at some point we just get a random follower and it turns out their name is already predetermined to be Stephen? Do we still make him a turtle, or do we just accept him as like an honorary Stephen? I feel like we kind of have to at that point. $69 Rotburn. What a completely uneventful number. Anyways. Grover to acquire it. I wonder if Wolf Guy will be down here too, or if he's only on this. He did say, "What are you doing? What is this rot that's spreading?" So the Wolf Guy probably doesn't know this exists, and thus probably can't attack us down here. Oh crap. What? I don't even know what that does.
Jakala matay. Birds a cap.
Hello, Big Bird. Don't really need any of your weapons, but thank you for showing up anyways. Game, you spoiled me. Azil. Barely see. Alright, oh, we got a follower form anyways. We are definitely not going to use that. Oh, yay! I would love to put that in my... That sounds like the perfect item to put in my cozy village. Bye. First is a little worse for wear. Where'd Steven Jr. go? He's not in the furnaces. Hey, you know, it's funny that the children's, the two numbers of levels they're at are kinda, you know. Oh my gosh, what killed you? What? Alright.
Shalom ba? Walang kampay. Kalambayan, shalom kampay. Shalom kana, shalom bangkay.
Ooh, I'm gonna get some more eggs. Alright, let's see what happened to Vomit Steven Jr. and if we can bring him back yet. He was not just at level 3. There ain't no way. Wait! Wait, that's Vomit Steven Jr. And he's full discipleship. Yeah. Let's piss Steven. Oh, we need to get that Steven Jr. Medical attention, but... What? What? How did that happen? What? Are you the ever Vomit Steven Jr.? Yeah, no wonder you're cowering. You know you're not supposed to be alive. I don't even care that I'm doing it in broad daylight in front of him. No, no, we're getting rid of that evil right now. Holy crap. That's terrifying. I did not make a second Vomit Steven Jr. at any point, too. Cause the whole joke was that it was Piss Steven and Poop Steven, and they had a kid who was Vomit Steven Jr. What is happening to the game? There was no second Steven Jr. We are running out of these gems. That could pose a problem later. Alright, I guess we should go ahead and return the lost souls. Can I not make you go to sleep right now? It's not. Alright, we've unlocked something new. Locked overturned, so does the pain. Hunted, slaughtered, we have suffered. How our suffering spreads across the mountain. But my strength returns too. The power of winter grows. Oh gosh, we have winter level 2. Spirit is growing stronger and a great storm spreads across the land. Blizzards will strike howling and furious. They can be dispelled if you are prepared. I will improve your furnace, my shepherd. Can dispel blizzards. Okay. Winter rages and the cult must weather the storm. Blizzards may occur and wreak havoc on your base. Fill the furnace in order to dispel them. Severe weather warning. Blizzard has started. Oh gosh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, everybody's in bed. Why are you out, Creepy Steven? Creepy Steven's just not go to bed? Of course, the children pick now to leave their nursery. Oh my gosh. That uses a lot of rot burn to do that. That's level 2 is we already have blizzards. What's levels 3, 4, and 5 gonna look like? Oh my gosh. That's a terrifying thought, actually. Parts 3 or 4, oh, one of them already died since I last was here. Alright. We need eggs, so... As a general rule, I don't like to have Steven Jr.'s create kids, because then it gets messy with like Steven Jr. Jr.'s and stuff. But luckily they're not having kids, this is strictly for egg purposes. How does I crack it right in front of them? They do not care, interestingly. Like, bro, that's your kid. Whatever, Steven Jr.'s. Not the golden eggs we were looking for, but... Hopefully we're bound to fulfill that one Steven's request, right? Through basic math, we'll get to them. This isn't eugenics, guys. The cult just really wants their scrambled eggs. Dang, rejected. Oh, maybe the one who waits has a... Oh no, now it's the one who waits' turn to be sad. Chases wolves away! Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let this Steven live. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like it could be incredibly useful. I was fully prepared to make an omelet out of that one, but congratulations, you have a trait that is so concerning to me that you get to live. You had a 93% chance, what the heck? Steven and the one who waits are lovers. The one who waits was the villain, like the Arch Satan previously. That's bold. All right, Steven, you do you. I don't know what hell spawn this combination would create, but thankfully we're not going to find out. Alright. One who waits, what are you doing in there? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Chat, I think they're having a freeway. No, wait, he's married. You're a cage of poop, Steven. I couldn't do that to the man. Now, big head Steven. Alright, there we go. Alright, we should have enough eggs to last us a while. To combat old age. Please spare me, and also get me a blanket. It is freezing. we have enough. Here we go. %25% chance of freezing time when hit. Oh, sweet. We got like bullet time going on, basically. Yet 19 people are exhausted. Some nice environmental storytelling there. Also, our quest to get a ton of rubber has had the unintended side effect of not having a lot of bone. Well, manage that carefully, I guess. Every time I see Poop Steven, I freak out thinking the second Vomit Steven Jr.'s return. Thankfully, that does not seem to be the case. Probably start sending some of these guys to bed so they don't pass out on the ground. Apparently I can't make you go to bed. I'll teach you to do that. Now go to bed. There are a lot of people I'm gonna have to send to bed proper. Oh, I can't send him to bed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll just let him sleep there, I guess. Steven has reached old age? No, he hasn't. Oh, rot burn fertilizer. Oh, that allows you to grow stuff. Interesting. We need to find a way to get rot burn fertilizer, then we can grow all year. Actually, that's huge. Depending on how, if we can get that in bulk, and it just doesn't randomly show up one bit at a time like that, that could actually be huge. Speaking of huge, my goodness. Build snow lamb. Oh, that's cute. I do like that they just let you mess around with the snow. What happens if I get it really messed up? Oh. Alright, welcome to the flock. build this now. Got a lot of stuff we can build now. Hutch. Oh, we can also breed animals. We'll have to figure out the ranch next stream. I think we're a little too late for that this time. Exorcism altar. Randomly alter the traits of a follower. Rotburn mine. A follower will generate Rotburn. Huge, huge, huge. You do a Rotburn mine.
Dalam magkana ba yan?
Oh, you like the snow then? Alright, I think that's a good point to wrap it up. Because if I don't, goodness, I went half an hour over if I don't wrap up here. Could be in for quite the rough times, so. Yeah, so we'll save there. Hold on though, before we end, like I said, it's the 10th anniversary of Stardew Valley. Let me go ahead and just to celebrate, I'm going to show off my farm that I've been working on for several years now. Let me go ahead and get that set up. The good news is it's on my Switch, so it will not take long to set up, but yeah, I have over 2,000 hours in Stardew Valley. This farm I'm about to show you, I'm on year 15 of the same farm, in-game year 15. Obviously, the game itself is not 15 years old. I still have not gotten completion somehow. Probably should work towards that. That means I have to catch all the stupid fish and get all the cooking recipes. Ugh. Here we go. Sorry I didn't have anything more special for Stardew Valley. It's hard to do a 10th anniversary stream for Stardew Valley because it's such a long game. I mean, I guess I also made it work for free houses. Alright, here is my farmer that I've used for 15 years. This is Farmer Waluigi. Yes, that Waluigi. And the place we are at is a Sis Trophy Farm. Can you tell when I downloaded and started playing this game? I assure you, it's not tied to any, like, relevant thing that was happening on the Nintendo Switch family of systems. This is my lovely wife. Of course, I married Leia. Because I'm a sucker for the anime mom ponytail braid. Days like this, I'm really happy about my heavy-duty boots. This is our 2 children. They are named after assist trophies in this game, Midna and Isaac. Very nice. Actually, a lot of my animals are named after assist trophies as well, because I didn't know what else to name them. Thank you, Shane, for this pizza. We'll go here. As you can see, we've unlocked basically most of the stuff. We got the golden clock right here. This is summer, so we have the summer crop. So we have some sparglers, some hops. Ooh, some of the tomatoes came in. But yeah, this is how my farm is laid out. It's not a looker, I will say that. Some of the statues I just put in places, but it's more of efficiency. Here are some of the rare crows I've got. But yeah. Here's a stone frog. But yeah, as you can see that this is definitely a farm I started with and built over time. I did not plan out the Junimo huts, obviously. They're kind of just scattered where I found room, so they don't gather all the crops. But yeah, this is my main little plot area. Sprinklers enhanced with the quality fertilizer, so they spray those every time. I have the smaller one. I like having a series of smaller plots. That way I can compartmentalize them. Rather than having the one big one, it's easier to organize. You want to grow just less of a crop versus more. But yeah, this is my main big one. I've got a couple of things growing here right now. This is where my fish ponds are. I got lionfish, eel, wood skip sturgeon, lobster, crab, and blobfish. Mostly for the varieties of roe I get from them. I had some honey up there too, but this is where the bulk of my honey farm is. I like collecting honey. I like making mead. But yeah, you can see there's a third little plot of land here, and then a fourth. I think I have 6 in total. Because over here I have a big... over here is like my second large one. And then here's my last mini one up here. Brought a couple things here. Here's my slime hutch back here. I'm glad they shrunk this. I got a little more room to make stuff here. Here's like my orchard with all my fruit trees. This was just a little extra gap, so I added a guest house in case I ever want people over, which I've never had another person use this, as evidenced by the fact that the gift box that you get for the 20 parsnips is still there. I do have like the ender chest equivalent here though. And then this is just battery farms, so it's just some lightning rods just for conditions like these. I have a lot of crab pots around this one lake here. Granted, it mostly just gets trash, but I have recycling bins. Oh, probably should show you one of my free sheds. This is my wine shed. This is where I grow all of my wine. Very lovely, I know. Banana wine crop went hard this year. I'm gonna be stopping this day and starting over, so I don't really care that I'm not being efficient right now, in case you're curious. This is up here is my primary shed, though. This is also my stumps for the mushroom growth. This is my primary shed. This is where I basically have everything else. This is where your cheese presses, your mayonnaise machines, your truffle, your looms. This is where the worm bins are, the recycling bins. A lot of my preserve jars are. I also have Ginger Island unlocked. I got a lot more preserve jars there too. Here's my furnaces, seed make, all of this good stuff. And this is where most of my chests are. This is where like most of my crafting stuff is stored. That way I can just build through here. And it pulls from both of them, which is very convenient because it means I can build most of anything I need at a quick glance. And here's my farm. It's like my ranch area. A lot of people do not give that much space for, either they let them free roam around the entire farm, or they give them very little space or don't let them outside. I kind of do neither. I just give them like pens just because I like the aesthetic. I like to keep them separate from each other. So this is like my chicken and duck pen. Here's the ducks. Here's the chickens. I have not unlocked golden chickens yet, sadly. Here's my main area. This is the big area. This is where I keep all of my big livestock. Here's where my horse is. I kind of keep the horse in because it feels weird to leave him by himself out there. And I also have a heater next to him because I figure in the winter he'll get cold. So I know it doesn't do anything, but I like the idea of him staying warm with it. This is where my cows and goats live. Here's a new one. Because I recently finally got ostriches, so this is where they reside. And then my pigs and sheep are in here. So they all share one big communal pen. And then my final one, this is where my rabbits and my dinosaurs, yes, my dinosaurs, reside. You can get some weird animals in this game. This is where my, I grow hardwood trees here for farming, and then this is also where my maple, oak, and pine sap go. It's very hard to see walking through here. That's this is the part of the farm I've been meaning to change the most, but this is also where I keep a lot of my extra silos, so I have enough hay during the winter. I think it can store 1280. Yeah. And another shipping bin just in case I'm too lazy to over here. Here's Grandpa. Here's where he's buried. We've gotten all 4 candles with him. Here's our loom in case we want to make flour. Here's our solar farm, so it can generate batteries during the day. We have a ton of batteries on this farm. You're probably wondering what I've done with the greenhouse. It is an endless supply of ancient fruit, actually. And also room for fruit trees that I've scattered around here. Oh, I forgot I put a butterfly hutch in here for the aesthetic. There's also one in my house. And also my cactus plants I also plant in here. Now these have been pre-seeded with quality fertilizer, and since these grow infinitely, these will always grow with quality fertilizer. So I didn't have to invest in like the sprinkler extensions. Also, in case you're wondering, the fruit versus mushrooms debate, my cave has mushrooms. Just because I find it's easier to find fruit in the wild than it is to find mushrooms in the wild. Also because when I first started this, that's just what I happened to pick. Again, I've been working on this since I didn't know anything about this game. This has been the OG island, the OG farm. This is what I've been working on since 2019. But again, here's my house. You can tell I have zero aesthetic for interior design whatsoever. I have always sucked at designing in video game, interior decorating in video games. The kids' room is probably the most cohesive looking of the bunch, but everything else is just kind of smushed. My picture of my wife is behind the TV. We have a cat and a dog. I had the cat for the longest time, but then in the new 1.6 update, you could also add a dog with your cat, so I figured why not. And then, of course, this is my wine cellar. Very well optimized, or at least it's trying to be. I also grow tea leaves up here, but obviously those aren't in bloom till last week, so I basically try to grow a little bit of everything on the farm rather than try to... Since this is my big main farm, a lot of people will try to min-max specific things on their farm. Since this is like my OG farm, I like to do a little bit of everything. Also, because I want a lot of ingredients on reserve for cooking, I have 4 refrigerators in my kitchen. But it's worth it in the fact that I can cook a lot of stuff. The only things I can't cook are stuff that require specific fish I may just not happen to have, basically. Oh, shout out, I have constantly been building up food reserves. Specifically so I can do a lot of cooking later if I ever want to. So I have quite a lot of food in here. My goodness. I have something like 800 milks. Hope they don't go bad. Goodness. For convenience, I of course have a little warp pad, so I can go to here. This is my transportation hub. This is where all of my pillars are to warp me to the various spots on the map. And because I accidentally laid them sideways and made them hard to see which one I was in front of, I color-coded the path so I know exactly which one I am in front of. I believe it goes mountains, beach, desert, island. Speaking of island, I can show you my Ginger Island real quick. Not nearly as developed, but I have some honey here, because again, I love honey. And basically, I have one group of all of the constantly regrowing plants. Again, with the quality fertilizer underneath. So all of these. I kind of had to add broccoli and squash later, as because those weren't added until later in the game. So that's why they're kind of off to their side. And then the ones that grow on like the trestles, like the grapes, the hops, the green beans. And then another mango and banana tree. I've bricked up this entire section just to prevent like the debris from getting here and messing with the farm. And here is from one of my failed attempts to grow slimes outdoors, because I read somewhere you could do that. Didn't work, and for some reason I just have not gotten rid of this yet. That's the jankiest part of my farm so far. Well, other than in here, I've interior decorated even less in here. So you can see a lot of like recycling stuff, more worm bins, more wine, a lot of preserved art. I basically designed this place because when I did Ginger Island, I stayed here for like 2 in-game months without leaving it, so I kind of just made this like functional completely as a second home. With building materials and what have you. Not to the same scale, of course, but I have fridges in here as well, with plenty of food in here as well. Yeah. Guest bedroom in case anyone wants to come over to my resort. Yeah, it's very nice. And there's also this warp totem here, so I can leave at any time. But yeah, that is basically Sis Trophy Farm. I need to replant some of the grass. They're starting to make some headway into it. Alright, Storm, calm down. Jeez, you want me to end the stream? Is that it? Yeah, I think the Storm wants me to end stream, chat. Gotta do what the Storm says. But yeah, happy 10th anniversary to Stardew Valley. As someone who's been playing this game for 6 of those 10 years, it is amazing, and you should definitely play it. Although I'm sure most of you probably already have, because my goodness, everyone has played this game. Alright, a little weird to end our Cult of the Lamb stream with Stardew Valley, but it is what it is. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a pleasure to stream for you this evening. If you want updates on when I'm next live, please check the Discord. If you want archives for all of my streams, including this one, please check the YouTube channel. Both are linked in the channel description, or you can type in !Discord and !YouTube respectively. Now, I am going to find you guys a raid target, and that is going to be tonight. Blue Snow is also playing Cult of the Lamb. Of course, perfect raid target. Go say hey to Blue. I will see you guys most likely next Monday. Until then, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.